Benjamin, so we're in mandatory camp. How you feeling?
Feeling great out here, healthy with the team, putting all the pieces together for a strong season, offense, defense, special teams. So, yeah, it's great.
We're seeing the DBs flying around already out there. What's the camaraderie like that you all are building, and just what's your impression of the new rookies?
I mean, they fit right in. Their transition's been very smooth with Forbes, Quan at nickel and safety and all that. So we kind of rotate all around, which is great because during the season there's going to be a lot of changes and different scheme packaging and all that stuff, and we have a lot of versatility. So I love what we got. Everybody's competing, so we got something special this year. Yeah.
The energy of the practice obviously is picked up from the offensive side of the ball. So now is that pushing you guys as far as coming into the series?
Iron sharpen iron, you know. If the off, usually it's always the defense that's a little bit more hyped up, got some energy. But now if you got the offense, you know, chipping up and getting a lot of energy, making plays, it only pushes us to be better and compete and match that same energy. And you know, slowly as you stack those days and you get into the season, then you got an elite offense, elite defense, based upon all these battles that we had during OTAs, training camp, and throughout the season.
And it seemed like the last couple of years, you all had to win games a certain way to win them, like in Chicago. Like that's how you had to win these games.
Yeah.
Do you feel like with the improvements on and off the field, you all should be able to win games different ways this year?
Yeah, I think that's what I think that's where the team and the people, you know, that went and got some players, coach, and all that stuff. I think that was their goal, to get out there and get explosive offense where we can rack up points, and we already got like a great defense that can stop and create turnovers and all that stuff. So you match these two together, I mean, it's going to be hard to beat us if we are able to put a lot of points and we're able to stop the offense too. That was their goal. I think that was the off-season goal, and I think we accomplished that.
I mean, how different will it be to look up on the scoreboard and see the offense put up 31 or 37 or something like that?
I mean, when you look at it, when those playoff teams, like the ones that win the Super Bowl and all that stuff, like that's what they do. You know, you can't score points, you can't win the game. Especially like if you don't score that many points, you have to have an elite defense, a top 3 defense. So look at those teams that, you know, put a lot of points up on the scoreboard. They usually always in the playoffs, Super Bowl. So that's what we're trying to achieve here.
Has anyone asked? Sorry, just jumping over here. Has anyone asked you about playing the slot again more primarily, and what are your kind of thoughts about that?
I don't think it was asked. I think it was already like given that I was going to do both. I did it last year. They liked what they saw, and I think that was something that was even mentioned when I was getting drafted. Like I drafted here on my versatility, and the fact that I can do that, it's a blessing. Because you get to, you know, keep forwards on the outside or bring Quan on the inside, put me on the outside. Like this is where we're gonna, you know, really win throughout the season instead of having just players that can only play one position. Now we have players that can play multiple positions, so we have a lot more value to our defense.
I think it was a 5-game stretch where you played, mostly there. Is that something you went and looked back at, and how did you what were your takeaways from that stretch?
Takeaways from playing nickel last year? Honestly, it was just building my confidence, being comfortable on the inside is very different. The routes and, you know, your thought process they have to go through when you play nickel and compared to the outside. But now that I got to see what it is, how it feels to play on the inside, now it's easy to switch back and forth.